So yes, guys, Memorial Day is just past us. That is the unofficial start to summer. It's time to get out, get your white pants out, play some tennis, get tan. You know the deal. But more importantly, it's time to level up my 4.0 tennis game. Been stuck at this level for far too long, and time to take it seriously and pursue that 4.5 caliber with all my might. Three things that I'm trying this summer. Number one is a gaping hole, just a weakness in my game that I need to patch up if I'm going to get anywhere. Number two is actually a strength. Believe it or not, I do have them. I like to think that I need to continue to surround and structure my game and leverage it. And number three is getting a little creative, thinking outside the box, relate this strategy back to tennis. You don't know until you try it. So we'll go over that at the end. But three things right here, right now, to become that 4.5 player, summer 2024. Let's go.
So here we go. Bullet point number one surrounds the most important shot in tennis, the serve. Desperately need to develop a little bit of mastery over this shot. It's the one shot that a person has complete control of, after all. And this is one of the weaknesses I was alluding to in the intro. Unfortunately, just on more occasions than I care to admit, I've capitulated under the pressure, coughed up some double faults, and in turn, some games and ultimately some sets and matches. Absolutely maddening to think about it all. But the good news is I think I have some potential looking here at these shots for a relative to the 4.0, 4.5 game, quote-unquote big serve. And that'll lead to some free points, some stress-free, easy service game holds, and put the pendulum of pressure back on the opponent at a higher frequency than currently I'm experiencing. I have a lot of games that go to deuce, and it's just an absolute dogfight to get over the line. But if I can have some easy free points and some quick service game holds, man, that's going to be absolute magic in terms of, yeah, just winning more games and sets. So, but the first serve can only be unlocked if I have a rock-solid, reliable second serve. I've been working on it, I'll tell you that much. I do have a video coming out in a couple weeks' time. It's called 1,000 Kick Serves, where you're going to see my development and progression on that particular shot. So I'm excited to show you all. Definitely stay tuned for it. I think you'll be, I'm not going to say impressed, but intrigued. And with the second serve, working on that placement, it's not all about power. And with the placement, if I'm able to find it, get the opponent off balance on their toes, yeah, it's going to open up the gate for a little S&V. Nice shot there from the opponent. Not going to win every last one. But the serve and volley, tried and true, will allow me to become a really unpredictable, dynamic player and open up, again, that gateway that I'm looking to walk into and become that attacking brand of tennis player that I so desperately want to become. So let's see what it will lead to. I've been working on it. I've been putting in the hours, hitting the baskets, doing it the old, boring way. Number two, forehand domination. I'm really not reinventing the wheel now, am I, with these bullet points? These are the most fundamental, common shots, but I guess they're fundamental and common because they're absolute paramount to a higher level of tennis. So I did lose the first point, as you saw. Ooh, nice finish there, but it was all set up with some sound point construction off the forehand wing, I'd like to think. So relative to my backhand, the backhand's come a long way, there's no doubt, but still, comparatively speaking, the forehand is just a serious weapon. It's I can dish out some blunt force trauma, baby. They're a nice shot there, sweeping him off the court. He didn't even get a racket on it. The cross-court forehand, I'm happy to report, used to be something that was difficult for me to pull out, but much more easily now. It's been inculcated in my game, and I can, pretty much at will find the cross-court forehand. Pairing bullet point one with bullet point two, a quality serve with a feisty forehand, and that's going to lead to, you guessed it, the serve plus one, which is a large and frequent occurrence for a higher caliber player. I think this is the last one, as you can see, and it does end with a blunder, but I'll let you guys watch it before we move on to the final bullet point. Ooh, shoulder height forehand, and the finish. Yep, I'll let you know it was a blunder. Overheads, totally different subject matter. We'll get up to that one later. Bullet point three, though, is just becoming a more a better athlete, I guess, to put it simply. Working on stamina. Always felt like I had lungs the size of an orange, just tiny. But working on legs and overall explosiveness and just athleticism, I guess you could call it. Nothing fancy here, a lot of body weight stuff. I did renew my membership at the gym. It's been a while since I've thrown some weight around. But yeah, body weight things, not working on that hypertrophic type of strength, trying to keep it all relevant to tennis, and hitting the dreaded leg day twice a week now. I think legs are extremely underrated and when it comes to the effect it has on your tennis game. So definitely prioritizing that and doing some core things. Oh yeah, my abdomen, I've neglected that since the day I was born, really. Never, ever cared for crunches, but I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, here you see some lateral lunges. Again, trying to mimic what it might be like to shuffle back and forth, side to side along the baseline as it relates back to tennis. So let me know, what do you think about my strategy? 3 things, nothing crazy. Will it lead to success come summer's end? Will I be that 4-5? I do have 8 matches lined up, all against 4-5s. It could be a bloodbath. It could be an 0-8 experience, but even just one win will be one win over a 4-5. And that is something to celebrate, at least in my mind. Comment, like, share, you know the deal. But whatever happens, remember, the Trashman Tennis is all about the tennis trash we've been. I'll see you.